the current state of One Punch Man Season 3 is not merely a disappointment. It is an industry-defining insult. For 6 agonizing years, the dedicated global fandom didn't just passively wait. We endured a prolonged drought following the contentious, lower-quality Season 2, clinging to the promise that a major IP, a true gem of action storytelling, would be given the time, budget, and directorial respect it profoundly deserves. Instead, we were served what must be recognized as the worst, most cynical comeback in anime history. Think about the sheer audacity of this timeline. 6 years is a lifetime in entertainment. It's enough time for a director to mastermind 2 to 3 high-concept original series, as Shingo Natsume, the Season 1 director, proved. It's enough time to create entire cinematic universes, or, crucially, to produce an entire, immaculate, hand-drawn anime from scratch, adhering to the highest standards. What did we receive for our historic patience? We received a product where the animation quality is visibly inferior to the production's own trailer footage, a blatant, telltale sign of last-minute panic. We didn't get a sequel. We got a collection of static character sheets and meager visual assets hastily glued together with generic speed lines and a frantic, distracting camera shake. The unspoken contract between creators and fans is fundamental. We give you our time, our devotion, and our wallets. You give us quality that respects that devotion. The current production committee, Bandai Namco, took our 6 years of loyalty and threw it back in our faces with what can only be described as a low-effort, schedule-dictated rush job, demonstrating an appalling level of contempt. This descent isn't subject to opinion. It's a measurable technical retreat from the brilliance of Season 1. The animating force of the current production is fear of the deadline, not artistic ambition. From full frames to fragments, Season 1 employed full animation, utilizing animation on 1s or 2s, up to 24 drawings per second, for crucial fight choreography. This high frame rate delivered weight, impact, and continuous motion, allowing us to feel the power behind Saitama's world-breaking punches. Season 3, Failure, relies almost entirely on limited animation, dropping the rate to animation on 3s or 4s, 6 to 8 frames per second. When applied to high-speed action, this makes the motion look stuttering, choppy, and fundamentally broken. The characters aren't flowing. They are simply teleporting from one static pose to the next. The result is that the complex, fluid transitions, which are the very lifeblood of animation, are skipped. The visuals are forced to rely on static character models that are simply panned across a fixed background, fooling the eye into perceiving movement that isn't actually drawn. The desperate use of high-quality cuts lifted directly from the promotional trailer in episodes like the 3rd is a devastating admission. These trailer cuts, which were likely the only footage given a proper budget and time allowance, were treated as a patch to fill the episode runtime. This is not creative planning. It is crisis management. It's the equivalent of a studio saying, "We couldn't animate the scene properly, so here's a glorious 10-second piece we made months ago. Pretend the rest of the episode looks like that." The true unmasked villain in this saga is the production committee, primarily Bandai Namco. Their decision-making reveals a single, unforgivable philosophy. They treated the production schedule like a toddler schedules their naps, whenever and however is convenient for them, completely ignoring the complex, high-demanding needs of the artistic system. They gave a renowned studio, JC Staff, an insultingly short timeline, rumored to be around 6 months, for a series that demands the prestige timeline of 2 or more years. This decision is rooted in a pure, toxic form of corporate contempt. Contempt for the craft. They prioritize the punctual airing date over the visual quality, effectively demanding that animators choose between unrealistic overwork or delivering a product they knew was substandard. They believe the brand name is robust enough that they can release an objectively rushed, cheapened product, and the loyal fanbase will buy the merchandise anyway. The core mission of the anime is no longer to be spectacular. Its sole purpose is to exist and trigger the sales cycle. They are prioritizing the quarterly profit report over the cultural integrity of the IP. They are selling us an incredibly beautiful car, putting a sputtering, cheap engine inside, and demanding we be grateful that it moves at all. The legacy of Shingo Natsume, the director who walked away from Season 2, looms larger than ever. He saw the coming management failure and chose to preserve his artistic reputation rather than attach his name to a commercial venture destined for artistic compromise. The fans deserved a return to the glory of Season 1. What they received for their 6 years of unwavering loyalty was a rushed, cheapened, and utterly disrespectful product. This is not a comeback, it is a betrayal, and the industry should be ashamed of the managerial failure it represents. They must decide if they will continue to sell their mediocre eggs while the entire fandom knows the hen is fatally sick, or if they will finally invest in the time, talent, and respect that the legacy of One Punch Man commands.